Here's your Forbes Daily Briefing for Saturday, March 16th. Today on Forbes, why the inventor of the Predator drone's electric aircraft startup is stumbling. In the early 1990s, Abraham Karem developed the Predator drone, a deadly aircraft that transformed modern warfare and birthed a market estimated to be $14 billion this year. For the past 30 years, the so-called Dronefather has been hard at work with Pentagon funding on his second act, technology to make more efficient, longer-flying helicopters and other rotorcraft. The 86-year-old's last best shot at commercializing it may be Overair, his startup developing an electric air taxi for urban commuting. But things at Overair are not going well, Forbes has learned. With progress on its first prototype moving slower than promised, the Irvine, California-based company is running low on capital, according to two industry figures familiar with the situation and two recently departed employees who spoke to Forbes anonymously, citing non-disclosure agreements. Meanwhile, other employees, including multiple C-suite level executives, have stampeded for the exit. The two former employees said the majority of staff, which peaked at around 180, have left in the last few months. They said the company's sluggish pace, which they attributed to slow decision-making by CEO Ben Tigner and the board, has frustrated its sole outside investor, the South Korean industrial conglomerate Hanwha, which has poured $170 million into Overair. The company is also struggling to attract other investors. Two industry sources said Overair had approached other electric aircraft developers, targeting partnerships or potentially a sale. Overair, which was spun out of Karem's primary company, Karem Aircraft, in 2019, is seeking to develop an electric-powered aircraft that takes off and lands vertically like a helicopter, but otherwise flies like an airplane. Overair has touted Karem's rotor technology as what will enable it to outperform dozens of other companies, like publicly traded Joby and Archer, that are attempting to build similar aircraft, with the aim of enabling lower-emission urban and regional commuting by air. But Overair's struggles could be a warning sign of trouble ahead for startups in the space, including some that have gone public, like Lilium and Vertical Aerospace. Many have raised enough money to develop a prototype, but it's unclear if any have enough to get them through the expensive gauntlet of testing and safety certification of a finished aircraft, as well as establishing manufacturing facilities. Overair did not respond to multiple requests for comment. Hanwha spokeswoman Jenna G declined in an email to Forbes to comment on, quote, baseless rumors. She wrote that Hanwha employees are currently deeply involved at Overair, including helping to develop the company's electric propulsion. But an exodus from Overair appears to be underway. Two key executives posted on LinkedIn that they left the company at the beginning of February: Chief Commercial Officer Valerie Manning and Chief Financial Officer Thomas Wayne, an experienced dealmaker who was brought in to raise money. Gonzalo Ramos, the head of business development and sales, has also left, a person familiar with the situation told Forbes. Kim Jennett, the head of marketing and communications, told Forbes in an email that she departed March 1st. Manning, Wayne, and Ramos all declined to comment. On LinkedIn, 34 others, including the company's Director of Government Affairs, top engineers, and the head of procurement, have posted recent end dates to their employment at Overair. 8 more have put notifications on their profiles that they're looking for work. The two former employees told Forbes that many have not yet changed their LinkedIn profiles. The exodus has come as the company's target for getting its aircraft into service has slipped from 2025 to 2028. In 2022, Overair publicly announced it was aiming to start flight testing its first full-scale prototype in 2023. But Overair only completed assembly of the prototype in December. The latest public word from the company was flight testing would commence in early 2024. The two former employees told Forbes they doubted the prototype could get off the ground this year. For full coverage, check out Jeremy Bogaski's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.